all about my money, get my Glock and tell my higher than a bitch, I'm off the oil, they don't get it. Running up my money, I'm getting my money, I'm talking my chicken. Bitch be talking that shit, but whole time told that bitch to listen. Running up this shit, but whole time ain't no competition.
Alright, what's cracking, y'all? It's cracking, y'all. It's your boy, Mr. Sitcho, up in this VIP. Y'all know what the fuck going on. Was busting cousins. Yes, sus. Yes, sirsker. Face ass, you know, a whole lot of yes, sirskier. You know, we just trying to get Sitch here. You know, more prepared. While we smoking this dope here. Motherfuckers don't know about the fronter, but it's okay. Because I'm a frontal master. I said that wrong. Frontal master. You know what I'm saying? When we be rolling the frontowers, it's only right that we turn into real tree blowers. And other than that, I used to be an afro, and now I'm a dread grower. Look at that. I'm a dread grower. You fucking with Drewski's girlfriend. Look at that. So, bro, okay, let me stop playing. I instantly started thinking I was streaming for 2 seconds, bro. But look, okay, so look, man. We been talking about the NBA. I know motherfuckers, I've been peeping. Whenever I discuss basketball and shit like that, my views kind of like, you know, they be low. That's like, when I talk sports on here, bro, on my vlog and shit, on my channel, that's what get like the lowest views and shit. But when I play it, or like I play basketball and shit, that should be doing some decent views. Like, you feel me? But we finna talk about basketball, you know what I'm saying, real quick, because, bro, I really feel like the NBA is rigged, bro. I'm finna just give y'all my opinion, like. So, we going to Game 7, of course. I'm not mad at it. Nobody's mad at it. You know what I'm saying? Like, we wanted it to be a sweep, of course. You know what I'm saying? The actuality of it was really rare. It's the fucking Nuggets. It's Jokic. It's Joker. You know what I'm saying? He don't really play no jokes, bro. Like, that nigga's really capable of being a fucking demon and really, like, he's the utilizer for the team, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Jamal Murray's not on shit for real. He has yet to score 20 points this fucking series. And I know because I betted on his ass one game, and yeah, that was after that. Like, he was doing little shit, but then the game scored 20 points. All right, so anyway, we're going to start from the beginning, and we're going to work our way to today's game. All right, so, bro, game 1, game 2. Minnesota, we go crazy. We get it out Denver. We win it out Denver, you know what I'm saying? Both ways. We come back. This shit actually threw me all the way off because I understood it and I got it. So, look. We go up 2-0. The second game, we 30-something ball these niggas, bro. We fucked these niggas up. Damn near 40 ball them the second game. So we damn near literally. You feel me? Okay. We come back to Minnesota for the next 2 games. Denver comes off the first game in Minnesota, 30 balls us right back. Gets they first. Plays us again, 20 balls us again the next time. It's like, okay. And man, like, it ain't gonna be easy. We be back. It's cool. Losing is a part of this sport. And if you can't accept that, you don't even need to play basketball. If you a nigga that want to only try to win, but you can't accept losing, that sport ain't even for you. So you got to take your L's to the chin like, all right, we live to fight again. Come on. So they wasn't down there out. So, all right, that's cool. The Nuggets instantly take the third game, fourth game, and the fifth game. We look like we couldn't do shit. For real. Besides AE, bro. Go Barrett out there not really doing shit. Motherfucking Cat doing what he can, but you know what I'm saying? I caught this nigga pulling the wildest catch and shoot when I had finally tuned into the game because I was doing some shit. So when I tuned into the game to catch, like, you know what I'm saying? This nigga Cat just so happened to be catching the ball at the 3 and doing a turnaround random ass shot. He airballs. I'm like, bro, what the fuck? But I'm like, it's not making sense how two great teams, you know what I'm saying? I know in Minnesota, we done came a long way, you know what I'm saying? For us to be basically considered as one of the top seed teams in the West right now, you know? Like, it's crazy as fuck, but we up there. So it's like two top, actually, yeah, let me say this right. Two top competing, not competitive. Two top competing teams, bro, are sitting here 30 balling each other back to back. Show me an era, show me a series in the 80s, right? Where teams was going back and forth, 20 and 30 balling each other, bro. Show me a series in the 80s and 90s where niggas was going back and forth, 20 and 30 balling each other, game to game. All the way to game 7. It might be some. I ain't gonna say it's not none. But like, show me how many games or how many series it really is like that, bro. Where niggas is coming out, dropping 20, 30 more points than the other team, and then the other team's coming back out the next game 2 days later and dropping 20, 30 points more than the other team. Not just beat them the same way. I don't know about nobody else, but to me, that's a red flag. Cause I'm like, bro, ain't no way these teams should be sitting here being able to go up this high in deficits on each other. Realistically, bro. Like, I'm gonna just be real, gang. Like, if I can see here, okay, let's just like put it like this in a 1v1 matchup, right? I'm a cold ass hooper, you a cold ass hooper. We elite as hell, right? We hoop against each other, right? First game. And this now 1v1 is kind of like a bad example, kind of, because depending on when you doing and playing 1v1 or whatever the fuck, I'm like, nigga, you can sit there and decide to play hard, serious, whatever, all games, some of the game, part of the game, each game, whatever. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, boom, same thing though can depict and apply to the NBA. Like, niggas can sit there and pick to go hard this game, but play kind of reserve this game just in case, you know what I'm saying? Because they know they got a couple games to give and shit, you know? So then look, this is what I was telling my mans them. And they like, nah, bro, I don't think that shit. I'm like, look, bro, I feel like the first two games, and they do sound dumb as hell. And this wasn't even me saying anything or mentioning like the NBA being rigged. Nor was I basically like trying to introduce that whole little like concept or nothing. Like, that's not what I was basically trying to bring up. Basically, what I was trying to say is like, bro, if the Nuggets just sat here and lost 2 games to us back to back, they a nice team. You know what I'm saying? Like, they a nice team, bro. They done went to the fucking playoffs, the fucking finals the last 3 years in a row. Well, if they go this year, it'll be 3 years in a row. But it's like, you know, they've been going crazy and they've been competing their ass off, bro. So it's like, when you see us go up 2, it's like, okay, that's cool. But it's the way we went up to where it's like, I don't really know though, bro, because we bust their ass the first game decent, you know. But the second game was just like a blowout to where it's like it had everybody who was a Minnesota fan like, oh, we fuck around and finna sweep them. So it got us excited wanting to see if we finna sweep. So it got more of us tuned in. Denver fans ain't trying to get swept, nor they think they're gonna get swept. You feel me? So they stand tuned in as well. You know what I'm saying? But us being Minnesota, since this ain't something we do on a normal, when we win and when we winning, it's more eyes, it's more fans, it's more bandwagoners, it's more random ass ticket sales and purchases. It's more all of this, which adds to the box office, all of that which goes to the teams. It gets broken off into the franchise in different ways and all type of shit, you know? So it's like, I'm just saying, you know, like, the little rig shit kind of be making sense. Where it's like, it's money all across this bitch. Too much money. It's billions and billions of dollars spread across all these players, these organizations, and all of that. So it's like when it come to these series, they be trying. I feel like they be trying to make sure they break down correctly. So, for instance, the series that be sweeps, I feel like I don't think a team is given permission or told to lose. I don't think it's like that. This is how I feel it go. It go like this. If it's a series that ain't really cared about or people ain't really looking forward to, it's just a series where it's like, okay, we're in the playoffs, so people gonna go because it's a playoff series and shit like that. Like, okay, cool, but it's not a series that's really highly favored or anticipated. The league be like, okay, we could try to carry this or drag it. You know what I'm saying? Bring it to game 6 potentially. The more games, the more sales, more ticket sales and stuff like that. But in the sense of like business and stuff like that, this is not a series that the people are really looking forward to. So the ticket sales, they gonna add up either way it go, but it's like it might not be worth it for the whole series. So if this team is really actually way better than this team, we should just go ahead and let them sweep them out instead of basically telling them like potentially can you try to like drag the series a little bit, because I feel like that's what it be. So that same thing can apply to the Timberwolves and Denver, where both teams is basically hit like, hey, this is like a highly anticipated series right now. Like the top teams in the West, you feel me? Y'all competing, y'all going at it right now. This is probably the most anticipated series of the West. This is going to bring in the most views, the most money, the most box office fucking upscales or upscalings, whatever, however you want to say it. All of that is going to make all of this shit go up more so because it's anticipated. So it's like, hey, if you guys can try to find a way to make this shit go to game 7, if y'all can, and actually battle that shit out and see who actually is really the better team as far as make it come down to the last bone. Like who really can get the last bone and who deserve it type shit. Both teams is playing great. There's a lot of downs. There's hella ups. There's hella still moments or two where the game ain't moving too much and shit like that, or it's just reserved. But for most parts, where we at? Yeah, we only had 12 minutes. Yeah, mama. But for most parts, everything is turning out smooth. I feel like, the series going good as hell. Everybody playing as best as they can. Now I feel like, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to say, I don't really know, but it's just like, okay, I'm going to speak. I'm going to switch it to the prize betting. I mean, the sports betting, my fault. Prize picks and underdog and all of that shit like that. So, this is why I say the series be smooth as hell, but like I don't really know. Okay, so when I go ahead and I get on these sports betting apps and I look at a lot of these averages, because it's like all of these numbers that you doing highs or lows or less than more is for, they averages. You know what I'm saying? So it's basically like an average of based off the last like 5 maybe 10 games, what a player has done or been doing. So then you go look at this shit. Excuse me, what's that at? Cut that out 14 minutes. Instantly, so when you go look at the stats and shit, you be like, okay, this person is expected to do this. This person is expected to do that. Throughout, bam. You go watch the game, this person don't even do half of that. You be like, they was in a game for the average amount of time they play all type of shit. Motherfucker, you would bet on some shit like high points, rebounds, and assists, it'll be like 30 combination points, assists, rebounds. You'll do high. You know what I'm saying? Because you'll try to, this how I think about it. I'll be like, okay, y'all NBA players, and I know the game can go any way. Like, if a motherfucker is spending too much time on you, it can be somebody else's game. So me, I be forgetting to include that in my thoughts. So when I be betting, I just bet on the main players, forgetting they gonna be the main focus too. So they might or might not deliver these stats. You know what I'm saying? But when you be looking at it and they don't deliver the stats that they said to average or they be averaging and shit, you be like, did they really play as hard as they possibly could this game? Or was they kind of playing like trying to keep themselves in the game, but it was low-key kind of playing reserve because they felt like they had a game or so to throw. But it's like you don't really want to try to throw no games in no series, bro. Like, if you can run some shit, get that shit going, bro, so you can get to the next person. You don't want to risk no comebacks. I don't even want to bring this up because I think KD was on the team. Wasn't it OKC that blew a 3-1 lead in the playoffs? Forgot who they was playing, but if I'm not wrong, OKC blew a 3-1 lead one year. And that was the year KD was on that bitch. So it can happen, bro. Motherfuckers can come back. You can be up 2-0, 3-0. Motherfucker come back. Straight 4-3, you scrape you. You be like, y'all did that. Like, damn, what the fuck? We thought we had this shit in the bag. We went up 2-3 games on y'all last. Like, we just need one. Even if we lose one and then win the next one, like, we just need one more. Y'all came back, won this one, and the last one. So you don't wanna risk that, bro. You don't wanna get a ass the capability to come back. You know what I'm saying? Because if they do it, they fuck around, set the tone, and change everything, and then upset you. You know? So yeah, bro. These teams, bro, they going crazy. They playing their hearts out, I feel like. But, like, I do kind of feel like the NBA be having say-sos and how these games and how these series be turning out. Now, do I feel like they be straight up picking the winner, like telling motherfuckers you got to lose and you got to win? No, I don't feel like that. It costs money to host every basketball game. Remember that. This just not free just because it's been around so long. Most of these players are getting paid no less than $100,000. So you can't even average that out because that's like a damn near bare minimum contract, like $100K. So most of them is making like $1 million a year. You know what I'm saying? So you do that. It's 30-some teams, an average of 15 players. Was it 32 teams or 30? I'm going to just say it's 30 teams. If I ain't tweaking, I think it's 30 basketball teams. Times 15, 30 times 10. That's 450. So it's like 450 players. You do that times an M or two. Nigga, that's 450 million and 900 million, damn near $1 billion. And you know, for sure, they dishing out more than $1 billion in payments because you got niggas like LeBron making maxed out contracts, 200-some thousand a year. Westbrook making 200-some thousand a year. KD making damn near 200 if he not making 200,000 a year. Motherfucking, I think Kawhi making like 200,000 a year. I don't know if Dame still is, but Giannis I think is. Miles Bridges was about to. Motherfucking, before Ja did that, he was finna be making 200. He was finna sign his max deal for 200-some million. So it's like they dishing out billions of dollars, and then they gotta pay for these expensive ass basketball games, the courts, the maintenance, the TV broadcast, all of that shit. You know what I'm saying? So it's like they gotta make all this shit make sense in the sense of the games, the series, the I guess I'll say feedback. it all gotta make sense. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like, yeah, they do be sitting here setting that shit up like, all right, look, y'all finna play. People anticipating the series. So if y'all can, get the fans a great series and try to give them a decent series, if not a long one or a whole series. It's going to be more money for y'all team, which would be potential more money for y'all in the future. And there's more money towards the organization as well. It ain't just about the money, but you know, it take money to fund all of this shit and keep y'all paid. So we got to make this shit make sense. And yeah, that's the last thought and statement I'm going to end that on, you know what I'm saying? For real, for real. That's 30 better straight. Oh, big. You already know what the fuck going on, man. It's your boy, Mr. Sitcho. Appreciate y'all for watching. Keep them lights coming. Keep them subscribing. Start commenting, too. We're going to get over to y'all.